So I guess that's a book I got in the restricted section, but I can't quite remember how that went. No more actual missions right now. So as I'm going to go to sleep. I guess it's this one, kind of more prominently. Yeah, 5th years. Oh, can you not actually pass the time? Wait, where's this thistle lady? Guess you can't pass the time, just a stupid way to do it. Seems to be running pretty good. I made a change in the hardware setup. It was a stupid mistake on my part. Let's just say that. So the 2060 probably would have worked, but I did want it for the second build anyway, so did need a new card. Where is this quest? There we go. Oh, nice. Wasn't sure I'd be able to get that from you. Alright, not too far. Leveled up. Woot woot.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, he's moving. That's creepy. Guess it would be a better scarecrow though. The hell is that? Oh. Weird chicken-ass creature. Wish you at least like waved your wand when money magically disappears.
These rocks have seen better days. This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Revelio.
My father always taught me to keep my wand at the ready.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Spare a canut, a sickle,
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Tips in the hat, if you please.
My first employment was at Honeydukes. Stock girl I was. I did put on a bit of weight, though.
Come now, don't be stingy.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
No, it won't.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
He's literally working with the people that attacked him, essentially.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious.
At least they're allied.
We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Oh, gotta sneeze.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
My lord.
What's more powerful than the dark art? Not even love, I reckon.
I could use some gold.
Over a bridge, you gotta use some light.
Mind yourself beyond our borders.
Please?
Ranrock's loyalists have taken hold here.
We have auras, is all I'm saying. Unicorn blood will...
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Spark nut. Oh, that drives me nuts. Nut is an actual word. Nut and bolt. Spelled with a K. Pensieve. Whatever they call it when it's a pensieve. Knut when it's a nut. They really kind of fucked up a few things in this.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like Ed.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Hello? Accio. Incendio. I won't rest. One less human. Not quiet. Incendio.
Protego!
Someone thinks they can outlast me.
Accio!
Levioso. I was right not to be worried about you. I won't rest.
Accio! Expelliarmus!
I will make you pay.
I have no
Are you
idea where that
sure
went.
you're not a mug?
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Call me a muggle? Yeah, pretty sure I'm not a muggle, you
One camp down,
dead
one more
little
to go.
twerp.
Incendio! Revelio!
You loot about. Oh shoot. Didn't even take a hit on that.
Such arrogance.
Haven't played in a while. That was pretty good.
Accio! Levioso!
Put me down! How childish!
Accio! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
An utterly pitiful display.
Accio!
Are you quite finished? It was pitiful.
One less human to worry about.
Accio!
Over here.
Accio!
You're so very weak.
Ooh, first hit.
You won't get away with that.
Accio! Incendio!
But I shall avenge you.
Expelliarmus!
I won't.
Protego!
Stop it!
here! Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise. Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio.
Hey, loot. Want that loot? That's pretty darn good. It's better than when I was last playing. Probably because of the lag. Let's go with that. All that lag was destroying my capabilities. Guess it wasn't even lag, it was just like, I don't know, poor performance, which I guess turned into lag. Yeah, whatever, man.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Marvellous. I could always use more of these.
Oh, that's something I can use.
Thank you for passing through.
New instruments
I'm always pressing the wrong buttons. Wish it would just keep your choice, and then if you wanted to switch, you could. Ooh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna stick with that. Kind of cool if they gave you a little bit of a bonus. Better grip, so like, I don't know, slightly better damage or something. Quicker recharge on your spells. That would be good. Some kind of function. That's a little bit beyond me. Guess I'll go ahead and do this.
Oh, will there ever be another way?
Probably could do that mission, it just might be a little tough. Quest, whatever you want to call it for this.
Wonder who lives here.
Task? I think they actually call them tasks.
Madame Thistlewood. I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure
Sounds
following
awful.
a
I mean,
map he found on some
family
pages
from
he'd
Harry
stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes.
At least, that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Bitch, I'll keep you safe.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul. Never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.